Hey everyone, Will here with my flea market finds for December 17th, 2017. Not too bad this week considering just a little over a week before Christmas. Not too bad, got a couple nice things to show you. Let me show you what I got. Arrow quiver. Looks like in brand new condition. Archery stuff goes well for me. That was 10. Love the old picture. And down the bottom it says a walkover girl. And copyright 1909. Some condition issues. Yeah, it was a yard sale. Couldn't really believe it. Had a yard sale this close to Christmas, and they had a whole stack of pictures there. And of course, the one picture that I like is broken. It's a shame too. It's some nice wavy glass in there. But it was only $3. Couldn't pass it up. I'll sell it without the glass, and just unfortunately have to trash that broken piece in there. Not worth a ton of money, but nice piece. Air Force Coast Guard jacket, $20. It's something different you don't see as often as Air Force, Army, Marines. So we'll have to see what that brings. Panda jewelry. It comes in a Lee Sands box. I'm not sure if it's Lee Sands, but everybody loves pandas, and it's got the little earrings to go with it. $4 on that. Love the old Lucite cigarette case, still in the original box. That was $2 on that. The Middle Eastern guy playing the, I guess that's a sitar. $5 on him. Jovan White Musk, still unused in the box. $8 on that. I always buy the vintage clones. They always do well. Looks like a buckle to a sword, military sword belt. That was 10. Knights of Pythias, fraternal organization, belt buckle. That was 8. Got the little pouch that comes with it. That's probably a $35, $40 belt buckle. Silk cigarette case, assuming that's Japanese. That was 5. Also 5 little Prince and Princess of Wales, back when Prince William was born. Still sealed. Menorah. Probably too late this year for menorahs. You never know. Somebody might buy one after the fact. 15 on that. Menorahs always do well for me. Box of ammo for myself. 30-30. That was $7. My son Nathan got himself a book. That was $3. Aircraft versus Aircraft. Pretty neat. 2 World's Fair pieces. This one says New York World's Fair 1939. That's jade. Nice piece of carved jade. Well done. And the ashtray is neat with the Indians. And this is from Century of Progress 1933 Chicago World's Fair. That was 15. And it looks like it's not worth a ton of money, probably 30 to 40 bucks. Check out the frogs. Frogs in shorts doing handstand with like a ball. Not as old as I originally thought. They're made by Arthur Court, 1977, but they made a whole line of these, all different animals. The frogs look pretty neat. I can't imagine anybody who would come up with such an idea. I know. Let's make some candlestick holders, and let's make the frogs the uprights. People will love them. Well, they were 10 for a pair, and they'll probably bring around 40 or 50. Augusta Military Academy, another belt buckle, 6 on that. U.S. Power Squadrons, not quite sure what that is, gotta look them up. 8 for those. The ring's kind of neat, got some coral and some turquoise. Nice big piece, 15 on that. It's marked 925 down there in the corner. Love the old handkerchief, might be World War I, not sure. Royal Artillery. The patch is Alaska Defense patch. Got the polar bear and the northern star. 5 on that. This is a good piece. This is a Civil War era rosette for a horse bridle. And from the same person, you have Civil War item, $8. Not quite sure what that is. If somebody has an idea, let me know. It's got to be military. It's marked U.S. Just a big swivel. Not sure what that's for, but a cool piece. Sleigh bell. Old time sleigh bell. Looks like it might have been dug out of the ground. That was $3 on that. They always sell good. Combined ROK/U.S. Special Forces. ROK is Republic of Korea. With Korea being in the news so much, that should do well. Fire company badge. I had to pay $15 for that. The best piece of the lot is this one right here. And marked on the back, Nam Grebe. Nam Grebe is the name Bergman spelled backwards, which is who did this piece, Bergman. Bergman isn't the artist, but Bergman owned the foundry where this was produced. He owned the foundry, and he had some artists that worked for him. And he put the name Nam Grebe for the more, shall we say, risque items. And what's so risque about a Buddha? It's not till you open it up and you see the figure inside. Really, I love the cold paint on the bronze. It's got a great patina to it. Bergman died in '36. His foundry shut down, I think, in the 30s, 1930. But just a really cool piece. This wasn't cheap. This was $140 on that. Some of his pieces can bring in the thousands, and I still got to do a lot of research on this, but love the way that opens. So hopefully a very good piece there. I like it. Moving on, glass ornament. You can see it was 24, and then 10, and then 5, and I got it for 4. Hand painted like a city skyline. Speed light. These are flashes for cameras. Got those for $5 a piece, and let me see if I can look one up here. 540 EZ. Well, they're bringing good money. So that's like a $40 used. This is brand new in a box. That should bring about 50. And this one is a Speedlight 430 EX. That's probably at least a $50 flash too. Digital camera setup with extra battery charger. Anxious to try it out. It's a whole 8mm, 8 megapixel, but more than enough for taking eBay pictures. So might keep it around. The camera I use is pretty good, but it's seen a lot of use. It might be good to have a backup for it. Patches, 3, 4, 3, and this lot, Boy Scout patches, was 10. The bracelet, got some hallmarks there. Got to try to look up. I'm assuming that's sterling. $5 on that. Little sterling parasol pin. That was 10. A baby rattle. That was 15. Love the compact. Made by old compact made by Max Factor. Cool piece. $5 on that. Old Elizabeth Arden lipstick. Brand new, never been used. 10 on that. Little Lufton Mary figure. That was $1. Love the jade piece. Not quite sure if that's ivory or celluloid. Kind of looks like celluloid to me. But everything jade has done really well in the other eBay store. Pinocchio, made by Gund. He was $5. Pinocchio's got to clean his face. Love the reel. Haven't looked it up, but it's a really cool reel. Model 80 Johnson. I'm thinking maybe that's Johnson outboard motors. But if you notice, the crank is on one side, and the line comes in from the side. It is such a weird setup. Love the look of the rod too. Genuine live fiberglass. But cool piece. $5 on that. The big purchase. You're looking at $500 right here. It's about 12 albums. I think this is it for the photographs. They've done really well for me. Can't show you any, but it's the title pretty much says it all. 1940s, 1950s black and white nude photographs, and these are all one-of-a-kind photographs. Not some of them are mass-produced, but like 95% of them are one-of-a-kind. Also in the lot, if somebody knows that signature, looks like June Claga. Something to do with archery, I guess. It's Betty Davis back there. Love the old, another EO hop. Gives her name of the most something personalities of English aristocracy. So, try to figure that one out. Some 1920s X-rated books, Confessions of a Stock Salesman, and some early nudist magazines. They didn't even put a cover photo on there. Whole book of old postcards. I like this one. It says, "Lady, pull down your shade. I can't go to sleep." So we'll have to break that up in lots and get them listed. It'll probably be a while before we get those listed. I'm way behind when it comes to stuff. Sales have really picked up this weekend, so big shipping day tomorrow. Hope it keeps up. January should be is normally a pretty good time for sales too. Never quite figured out why. Maybe because gift cards, stuff like that. So keep an eye on my store, Terminal 99, which is where most of the stuff will be appearing. And until next time, this is Will Yard Sales Survivalist, and we'll talk again soon.